Now the next two pieces of code that we need to add, I've put into a snippet. So from your text editor, let's come down and choose File, Open. And from the Week 2 course files, let's come into Snippets and let's open up o1 headtags.html. So inside of here are two lines of code we're simply going to cut and paste. The first one is a meta tag that defines the viewport. Now, one of the interesting things when the iPhone came out is it was one of the first devices that took the entire viewport or the entire width of the web page and scaled it down so that somebody could actually use their fingers and pinch up, but the device actually showed you the full web page scaled down. When we're working with responsive design, we don't want the device to be scaling the website. We want to have the website show it a one-to-one relationship. That way we can check with the CSS to see what that one-to-one relationship size is. So to get this in here, let's grab this entire meta tag. Let's copy this to the clipboard. Let's come back to our index.html file and let's paste this above the title tag. It doesn't matter exactly where it goes, but typically we put meta tags above the title tag. Let's hit File, Save. Let's come back to our heading tag snippet. The second thing is we want to add in this thing called the Google Shiv. So Google has released a JavaScript that they make freely available, which will talk to Internet Explorer 7 and 8 and explain to them how to render HTML5 tags. And this is very useful because this allows us to start working with HTML5 and have that same file work back in older browsers that don't understand it by default. So down here, there's an HTML comment, and this says if less than IE 9. So this is an IE comment, which means only Internet Explorer will understand this code at all. So if IE sees this and it knows it's not as high as 9, it's going to import this JavaScript file from Google. So let's select this entire statement. Let's copy that to the clipboard. Let's come back to index.html. And let's put this after the medium screen reference that we made earlier. So now this is everything we need to have in the heading area of our document. We have our viewport that's setting the viewport to not scale. We have our 4 style sheet references, with these 2 here being inside of media queries. And we have a copy of the HTML5 Google Shiv that's being used for versions of Explorer that are earlier than version 9. So now that we have all of the heading content in place, in the next movie we'll start working on the HTML structure in the body area.